All my stocks are down. I think I just might sell them all. I mean, stocks just go down, so what's the point? And Wall Street's just gonna screw me because the game's completely rigged. Now that I think about it, that's it. I'm selling all my stocks immediately.
Stocks are a total scam.
Those are some of the actual comments I have gotten all over the place this week. And I know some of you guys out there are at a breaking point with your stocks and are ready to sell, or at least thinking about selling. So I will tell you exactly what I am doing personally, and I'll tell you 3 things you must do so you do not do something you regret like this. And like the video if you did not end up like this weekend. And hopefully that is most of you out there, so I expect a lot of likes. No judgment though if it's not. It's okay, we've all been there. Now if you're hoping for hype and me telling you don't worry, your stocks will be at all-time highs again next week, you might be disappointed. And if you click looking for validation to sell because everything is going to zero and the world is ending, well, you might be disappointed too. We are about solid investing and wealth building based on truth, not hype and not noise. So make sure you are subscribed if you're into that and like the video, as it's the best way to help the channel and both are free and easy to do. So how many of you guys out there had this feeling over the past month or so in regards to NIO or Palantir or really almost any of our retail stocks that we all love? This stock is finally going back to the moon, so I need to go all in now before I miss it. Wait, no! Now this stock just keeps going down every day and I'm losing money every day. And now some YouTubers are saying they are concerned that the market is going to crash completely, so I need to sell before it's too late. This is an emotional roller coaster that you do not have to ride. There is a way to never ride it, so let's walk through how to do that. Now, I know many of you guys out there have been following the market for around a year or maybe even less than that. And boy, did you pick a crazy time to jump in, because last year was the weirdest, wildest year I've ever experienced in over 20 years of doing this. So just clear your mind of anything that happened last year. That was not normal. Just get that completely out of there. Instead, let's look at this through the lens of a seasoned investor. And we're gonna use Palantir as an example. I bought, and I know many of you guys bought Palantir at $16 just 2 months ago. And then Palantir ran up to around $28 in just over a month. That is a 75% gain, and that is not normal, and a pullback was coming. Last year, that would have just been the first of a multi-month move up in the stock price. But remember, last year was an outlier year. It was not normal. Normally in the stock market, when a stock overshoots that far and that fast for really no good reason, it corrects back down. And that is exactly what we are seeing right now. NIO shot up 70% in just over a month, and Lucid shot up 65% in just over a month, and a bunch of other names that we love had similar moves in the same time frame. So it was never a matter of if they were going to correct down, it was a matter of when. So how the heck do you deal with this wild roller coaster that makes no sense and just jerks your emotions from elation to fear and back again? Well, don't worry about it, I got you covered, as it's really not that complicated, since there are only 3 things you must have. And then I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing personally too, so you have that information. So the first thing you must have is a defined, written out plan for your stock, so you know exactly what to do if the stock goes up, the stock goes down, and everything in between. It is much easier on you when a stock goes parabolic or drops like a rock, when you can refer to a plan that was made with no emotion and just analysis of the stock, how it fits in your portfolio, your goals, and your personal situation. Don't know how to do that? We have a course on that in the Market Insiders private group that gives you all the details, along with 2 other courses and a ton more we will discuss at the end. And if you just bought 5 shares of Palantir when we bought in the group at $16, your membership was paid for with the gains, even if you just sold those 5 shares on Friday after the dip. And before yelling at me about promoting it, YouTube pays me less than minimum wage, and I give half of that money away to charity, and I don't put ads on my video or promote anything else, and this video right up here explains it all if you want the details. Alright, so the second thing you must do is actual due diligence on the stock, so you know exactly what you own. How can a stock be the best thing ever when it's going up, and then be a money pit loser or a scam when it's going down? When I hear this, I know somebody did not do their actual due diligence on a stock, but instead got excited about a stock based on a YouTube video or an article or what a buddy told them. I know what the long-term opportunity is for Tesla, Palantir, NIO, and every other stock that I own. I put in the work on these stocks, so I have no question as to where they are going long-term, so I don't care what's going on in the short term. Google had to do due diligence. due diligence. And Google how to say it too. Apparently I need to Google how to say it. Anyways, Google it, watch videos, read articles, practice it, take a course, do something to learn it. Full due diligence on a stock is critical to your success. And finally, you must have worked out an actual valuation for the stock based on actual revenues, earnings, and other metrics so you know exactly when the stock is overvalued or undervalued. This is exactly what I do for every stock that I own, and I do it each quarter as the numbers do change. So when Palantir goes down to $16 or NIO goes down to $31 or whatever, I know it's a great price since it's below my price target that was set based on that valuation for the stock. And then when those same stocks shoot up to almost $30 or almost $60 and I get that feeling that I'm missing out on a rocket ship going to the moon, I can look at my valuation and know it's FOMO and I don't need to buy. If you do not have these three things defined and laid out for every stock you own, you will absolutely be on the emotional roller coaster. So what specifically am I doing during this latest downturn? Well, I've done the three things we just talked about, so I'm simply executing my plan for each stock. I have a written out plan for each one of my stocks. I know exactly which stocks I want to buy. I have a list of them that I keep. I know what the valuation is for each stock on that list. And because I know those three things, I can easily assign a price target for each stock that I want to buy. So when it hits my price target, I buy. If it's not there yet, I just wait. It really is that simple. This is how I avoid buying into hype rallies and buying stocks at all-time highs, and instead have me buying at great prices when other people aren't looking to buy. But even more importantly than that, it keeps me off the emotional roller coaster. And if you want to see all of my price targets, or maybe you don't know how to create a plan or value a stock or do your due diligence on a stock, we can help you learn all of that and more, as there are courses in the Market Insiders private group dedicated to that, along with creating an infinite money loop and basically everything related to stocks, and other courses as well, along with live weekly Q&As where you can ask me basically anything, a great Discord group, tons of exclusive videos, downloads, and more, all for the price of a meal for two at McDonald's. It's seriously like a cheap date that went really well. So check that out, it's the first link in the description. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.